gonna have to, Mummy.
Don't worry, let's just have fun. That's it. That's it. That's one. Want the other one?
It looks like it's hanging.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Whichever way you do it, it's going to be. You put one over the top of it.
It's going to crack.
Take it off.
Don't you want them off? It looks better without. No, it looks better without Mum.
Well, she'll have them on the back anyway.
She was where do you want them?
Right, go to this side for me. Try to see in the mirror.
Look.
Charlie, just out of shot, so just lean to your other way. Other way. That's it. That's it. And then, Mum, can you come forward with the train?
Right.
See your face, Mum. The eye. Into the mirror. Right. That's it. What's the word, Fran?
What?
What's the word? That's right, hold it there. Go look in that mirror. Yeah, jump. You're going to jump up in there. On 3. 1, 2, 3, jump.
Is a chair here?
Stand on the chair.
Huh?
Could you have got a bigger dress for me?
What's the matter? Hey, what's the matter? Hey.
Oh God, I'm not a hairdresser.
Can I get that on? Yeah.
No, that's it. Yeah,
No?
that's
Can I get that?
Because I've got to wear that. Does it look nice? Yeah.
Oh, well done, Alan. Perfection.
Just hold it up again.
Oh dear.
It's just oh, it does fit. You mean this bit's pulling?
Oh.
Do you want some tip tape on the shoulders?
What do we do?
Just turn, looking out the window, and turn your hips towards us. How's that nice?
It's great.
I don't know, I won't say it.
Right, just looking like dreaming out the window. Yeah? Think about tonight. Need like a bit.
Just to make sure. Everybody's stuffed everywhere. I'll get it when they've done. That's fine. Yeah.
Pop down a little bit.
Hello.
Get sure when she's get falling over.
Oh, that's horrible. It's itchy. Yeah.
Lady, it's blasted.
Don't rip it.
How do you do it? Oh, you need a whole strip, do you?
Kate, your phone's here if you need it.
Well, if it's, I think it's the things on the back of this that are sticking to it.
What time is it? Are we late?
You can be late,
It's
don't worry.
past now.
Shit.
You're all right, don't panic.
I
No weddings after.
Make him wait. We're doing good.
Do they come and hide in my bedroom? Is it like being at home?
What's that for?
Wait on my shoulders first.
Oh, I'll cast it down.
That's fine, then. So,
But you didn't take this long to get ready, did you, Andy?
No.
The shirt looks- No, it
I
just.
haven't taken that though.
It
Come on, Kian. Let's go.
Got my phone and my
Careful then.
Give my phone and take a photo.
Go on then.
Will it be easier?
I'll put that up there. Can you lock the room?
How?
There's a key in the door. Can somebody lock it?
250 quid coming my way.
250 quid?
Yeah, you've been framed.
Oh. I thought you meant my dress. It costs more than that.
Oh, Meg, are we going to you want
I
to
hope
share?
so. You need to follow me. All of you guys.
Yeah, all in the
Downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your dress going to be alright?
Don't know. Just stop. Tell me when to stop.
You stop there, that's perfect. And then if you go one each on each step after from the top of the train.
Pick your dress up.
Emma's downstairs. Do you want Emma as well?
It's okay. She's got Abby.
One more. So yes, you just come down a little step
Down
each. Maybe one more, so that's it.
In here.
Yeah, and then
Move your dress.
staggering behind.
Sorry.
Brilliant. 6 miles. Beautiful. Great, this one on the car.
That's my shawl.
Let me get it. Wait, stop. Is it pulling your hair?
Yeah.
If you just hold on to this, are you alright with the bottom?
I think so, yeah.
Andy's just slipped over down there.
Oh dear.
So it's a bit slippy on the wooden floors, so.
Stop. Am I going too slow now?
Okay, alright. I don't like it.
Stand up there.
I'm just trying not to
Please get all the way down,
on
don't
your
you?
dress.
Come on, dress.
Yeah. I'll just hold it up. Yeah.
Yeah, be careful because it is very slippery, everybody.
Yeah.
Wait for the accident on video.
Oh, is it there? She's gone upstairs.
It's on YouTube now.
It's on auto.
There we go.
Lift up the dress.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm going to walk into it anyway.
Just move your bit higher so we can see it. That's it. All right. That's your. That's it. Ooh. Right, we both do run through. Yeah? On 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Lovely. Are you up for one this one?
Yep.
Yeah? That's hockey stick done.
Do we need this?
Quick. Yeah, drink it. John Kane.
Yeah.
Getting everybody in the important place. I'm some fat lager. Yeah.
Tristan, can you just stand back a little bit? A little louder.
Sheila, Brian. Let me take one just to you then. Oh, that's good. Smile. Are you taking them off? I'm going to put his other glasses. We need to rest. No, you're going to wake Granddad. Hello. Concert of Duckworth. Yeah. Have a bite.
It's a toffee apple. Julie, don't blow your food.
What's that? Those lines?
What's those lines?
That's orange,
That's
probably.
decoration. It's orange juice. It's like orange sauce stuff that you...
With it.
Yeah.
Pudding. Such a troll.
I found out what it is, it's butter.
Good Ben can't butter.
Is that just an orange?
Yummy, 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 yummy,
Stop snorting, you sound like cheese.
Try it.
Come on, what is that?
Try it,
I
Kim.
won't like it.
Try it.
I like it.
Yeah, what is it then?
It's great. Try it.
You know that orange? You know that orange you had at my glass?
Let's try it.
Go on, it's fizzy ice cream.
Sweet ice cream.
You've got a question. That's the window.
The other one is sort of lopsided. But this is balanced.
Two bits. One's one side and one's the other side. It's easy when you've got most people just do the one where you just sing it over, put it around and through the middle. Most people do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got now the eagerly awaited part of the night even. I'd like to introduce you to Andy, who'll be doing the first speech.
Before we go any further, if you don't know me, I'm Andy, you should know me. But today has been fantastic. It really has. The young man over there is actually videoing me, my other half of crime, partner in crime if you want.
No.
Sort of reluctantly didn't want to make a speech, which I can understand because I'm rather nervous at the moment. So, I've got a little bit of here that I've got written down. And I'll miss that first bit because it says ladies and gentlemen, won't it? Right. I've already done that. So, now, I do apologise, right?
Okay, it actually says,
What I've written it.
I'm a man who wants an easy life and always do as I'm told. So with that in mind, I'm going to sit down, shut up, and Jax is going to speak. I'm going to say, well done babe, that's exactly what I said. So, Fanny Annie and Zander, that's how it works, okay? Always remember that.
So does that mean I can get her to do my speech?
You can try, but I think maybe not today. Okay, and that's why I married him. I did want to memorise this speech and perhaps be nice and organised like the two gentlemen over here with their iPads. But as I rightly pointed out, we've got it off the pad. I did want to memorise it, but I have got the memory of the geriatric goldfish, so please forgive me, I'm going to read it instead. Okay. I want to start off by saying, Fran. Okay. You know he's up there. He's looking over us with a tear in his eye. Okay. The biggest smile on his face, sweetheart, and so much pride in his heart. And you look absolutely beautiful. Would everybody agree? So with that in mind, we're going to laugh off and raise the toast to
Lovely friend.
Okay, you can imagine this is probably what he would have said. To my beautiful Francesca, since the day you were born, I knew you were special. And it would take a very equally special person to make you happy. Zander, you've done that. All I can say, sweetheart, is just have to look after my little girl for me. Okay, sweetheart, sorry. Okay, moving on. Some Jack's advice on marriage. There's going to be plenty of hurdles along the way, but as long as you strive and work as a team, you will achieve the success you truly deserve. Zander, a great philosopher once said, a man who gives in when he's wrong is a wise man. A man who gives in when he's right is married. Fanny, when you want something, just ask for it, sweetheart, because hints just don't work. May God bless you both. May you live as long as you wish and have all that you need as long as you live. May the road you choose be smooth and you enjoy the everlasting. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses to Francesca and Zander.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, next we've got Alexander.
Yes, I do feel like a rabbit in headlights now.
It's all right, you'll have to do it.
Well, I'm going to read it off. I've been dreading this for a long time, so I thought I just might get over and done with now. No, I can't read it.
I want to say me now.
I'd like to say thanks to everyone who's come from over the UK and one from Germany as well. I'd like to say thank you to Kate for welcoming me into the family. Thank you for being amazing. You're amazing daughter. Marriage. Chris is enjoying this. YouTube now. What's it going to be classed as? World's worst speech?
I wouldn't do that to you.
I wish you could do your way there. I'd also like to thank you, my mum and dad, for their help and support me over the years. You should be proud that you've raised an intelligent, witty, dashing and handsome son. But unfortunately, you got me. So thanks for putting up with me for many years. And thank you for supporting me and Fran over our journey. Will you raise a glass to both my mum, both sets of mums and my dad?
To parents.
Thanks to my brothers for being my best men, and all the bridesmaids for making this a special day.
To the bridesmaids.
Yes, to the bridesmaids.
I might do that now. No, just skip all the rest. Just a bit of background. I thought I'd just get engaged because my nan passed away in May, and I thought, okay, she would love to see this day. So I thought, might as well do it while I'm just going to Jamaica. So went to Jamaica and thought, okay, pick up a ring there, get to ask Kate to any of it. Sorry about Kate. So went to Jamaica, went to the cliff diving spot. I got tempted to go to the end of the cliff where they said, you can dive off here. If she said no, I was going to jump. But thankfully, she did say yes. But what was it?
You didn't do it.
She turned around to me and went, "Are you being serious?" I was looking for a yes. What can you do?
You cannot.
I'd also like to make a toast to the people who sadly couldn't be here today, for whatever reason. Here's the part where I struggle. Specifically, I'd like to mention Fran's dad, Andy, who I would have loved. Who would have loved to be here today to see the daughter get married. So, to absent friends. Now I know that at least half the guests here are Panthers fans, so they'll be checking their phones mostly. Well, I would tell you the way to get around that, but unfortunately I'm not going to tell you.
I've got a signal.
Because you're tendency to find out where it is. So, unfortunately, they're missing the biggest game of the season, Panthers versus Steelers.
I remember somebody else getting married on that
Quite a
same
lot of
day.
people would have loved to go, like they escaped on Kate's wedding day to go, but happily they'll stay here. I've made sure that I've clamped all the cars.
I can't believe that she's let you get married on this day. That's this day. I can't believe she's let you do it.
She did promise to obey.
That don't last.
That lasts us for today.
Well, I was tempted to sneak off and play rugby today, so. But now I'm going to pass it over to the iPad brothers.
Right then, Zander, thank you very much for your kind words and gifts. Thank you very much. Right, for all of you who don't know us, or wish you don't, I'm Tristan, and this is Adam, with Zander's older brothers.
Really? Who can spot the similarity? Twins.
Right. I just say what a fantastic day it has been so far. And the bride and groom, you look fantastic, along with the bridesmaids. You look absolutely brilliant.
Yes.
Quite you. Right. Zander isn't one of the greatest people in the world at relaying information. So when we woke up this morning,
wedding day at least.
when we woke up this morning, we checked Facebook and found out we were best men. Right, now for the long-awaited speech, right to start with. Right, I wanted to ensure that this was personal and straight from the heart. So just spot up. So welcome to the wedding day of, insert bride and groom's name here. Okay. I better let Alan take over on this one.
Right. For some reason I've been told to avoid controversial topics. Not too sure why. Unfortunately, this has significantly restricted my speech, so I'll keep it brief and avoid such topics as... I'm actually going to stop at this point because Charlie's been given permission to give me a good kicking, and she's ball height. I think I'm going to stop. So, as some of you may know, Zander and Fran met through the magic and wonder of the internet. It's obviously worked out well for them and bumped the perception that the internet is reserved for geeks and the sexually deviant. Well, it's certainly not geeks. What you don't know is that we've stumbled across some of their old dating internet profiles, as well as some messages that they've sent. I'll gladly read them to you this evening. Start off with username, Golden Rugby Balls 86, aka Zander. Intent, smiley face wig. Like, rugby, ice hockey, film, cuddling, listening, long romantic walks, as long as they're not too long, Italian food, and pegging. You'll have to ask him afterwards. Dislikes, confined spaces, and latex. About me. Rugby is my passion. I'm 7 feet tall with abs of steel and a long flowing mane. One day I'll inevitably play for England in the rugby, but for the moment I'm looking for my princess to be swept away from her feet and taken to my parents' castle. Cost-effective thinking, couldn't agree more. Now for Franny. Username, Panthers Girl 89. That's girl with a load of U's in it, by the way. Some sort of street lingo there, I think. AKA Fran. Intent, not fussy. Likes, kissing, cuddling, short romantic walks, ice hockey, and Tom Selleck. I don't know. Dislikes, chips, alcohol, and ginger beards. About me. I love ice hockey. One day I hope to be the #1 Panthers groupie. I'm a beautiful blonde bombshell and I'm kind of a big deal on the ice hockey scene. This sounds exactly like you, by the way. Looking for a buff guy that can tend to my every need. And you got him, obviously. So as you can see, they both gave completely accurate descriptions of themselves, which led to Zander making the first move on Fran by messaging. Golden Rugby Balls 86. Sup, babes? Love your profile pic. You look bang tight. Girl 89. Lol, juice not so bad's yourself. You look ripped. Do you work out? Rugby Golden Balls 86. Yeah, babes. Just finished pumping iron at the gym. Man, my guns are sore. After a wealth of messages and semi-naked pictures later, Fran decided, from some encouragement from Charlie, to meet up with the stranger she'd met on the internet. Thankfully, her gamble paid off, and Golden Rugby Balls 86 was not an Eastern European gentleman that was twice her age that bundled her into the back of his van. Instead, she was greeted by a guy that sort of resembled his profile picture if she tilted her head at a certain angle.
That's the belly.
From here, it was obvious that they were well matched, and after a number of crazy alcohol-free early nights, they were inseparable. Although I must explain to the older generations here today that despite being inseparable, Zander would always insist on sleeping on the floor when they do share rooms in order to protect Fran's honour, which is why she is able to wear white today. No, it's ivory, isn't it? Eventually, on the rare occasion that Zander had been drinking whilst they were out in Jamaica, and after some encouragement, no doubt, from Andy and Jack, he eventually plucked up the courage to ask Fran to marry him. I assume that this will all have taken place shortly after their visit to the Appleton Estate distillery, since she answered yes. Obviously, as best men and the brothers of the groom, this was yet another significant event in Zander's life that was discovered via Facebook.
Everything's on Facebook.
Absolutely. And now to hand back to Tris for the final words.
Right, the stag do. As we were informed about the stag do, we thought it was our duty to get to this point the quickest way we knew how. Right, so we turned around and asked Zander, can we have a list of all your attendees that you want? So we eventually got a scrappy bit of paper with such specifics as the rugby lads. So Adam decided it was a great idea to do paintballing. I didn't, having previous experience of this, and not wanting to look like a leper for the next 10 days, I, reluctantly agreed. So we went paintballing in the morning, which was great fun. I'm sure everyone agreed, apart from having plenty of bruises.
We came off the worst day.
Yes. So in the evening, we decided to go for a nice family restaurant, one in Nottingham called Hooters. And we decided to go here because of the friendly atmosphere and the girls with big jugs of beer. Portia, a size 6 to 8 blonde waitress, decided to join us for the night. If you haven't seen the pictures, I think there's one in the
sorry, couldn't make
it. We watched the rugby. The England beat the French 23-30. The Welsh beat the Italians. I'm not sure how though. So Zander isn't the greatest of drinkers. He didn't really have a great deal that night, so Adam and I took it on ourselves to take one for the team. And after Hooters and the Brewdog Bar, the night gets a little hazy after this. One of my favourite parts of the night, a rather surreal point, is when I saw my dad in Revolution, propped up against the table, sipping on a blue vodka. I don't know what the hell he was doing. And then another point where Ian here, my uncle, was sitting up against the table, sipping Long Island iced tea from a teapot. Classy.
Not injuring himself.
I put it down my shorts.
Well, I think that's enough of the speech now. So, if you'd like to join me in a toast to the happy couple.
Happy couple.
Right. Now comes the point. I know that my dad wanted to say a quick few words, so over to him.
Yes, I just wanted to welcome Fran to the family. We've not had a new Mrs. Wiles for quite a while, have we, Julie? So welcome to the family, and I hope that you do really have a long and happy marriage together. And well done. Here's to you. Cheers.
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 Right, I think that's it from the speeches, so enjoy yourselves.
Yeah. This way.
Oh.
Sure.
There's a fella there flashing at me.
Yeah, there we are.
How can we cut
Little one. Just when you're ready. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom will be taken to the floor for the first dance. If you'd like to go Cameras are ready, and please put your hands together for the bride and groom. It's Fran and Zander.
Together, it's you and I. Fall in love, it's true. I really found someone like you.
Mr. and Mrs. Wiles, and you know that Fran and Zander like to do some shapes. They can't do that lovely stuff all the time. So bring out the bridesmaids. Watch the guys and the ladies try out. Right.
That's